Hey, YouTube. Well, it's done. Just came back from the pet hospital, and Jimmy is gone. So yeah, it was hard. I found myself I couldn't really make eye contact with him on the way there because I didn't think I would go through it with it if I connected with him. So it's kind of a forced denial there. Then when I got there, the vet, she asked me if I wanted to be there when they did it. I said, "Oh no, no, honey, I couldn't do that. I couldn't do that," and I was very clear about that. That's something I knew. I couldn't watch him drift away. That image would stay with me forever. Now, people are different. I know people are different. Some people say you should be there with the dog, hold his hand. But if the dog doesn't know that he's going to sleep, he's been to the hospital many times, and he always wakes up. This time he won't wake up. So, something we've been dealing with for a whole year. He had a reprieve for about nine months when they took his teeth out. And so we got an extra 9 months together. So it's sad, but I'll have to get through it, you know. All right, I didn't come on here just to talk about that. It's something that happened. It's still, I'm sure I have a kind of a rough couple of days coming home to an empty house. But I think it was the most merciful thing I could have done. I don't want to keep him alive just for my joy if he's not having any joy. All right. Okay, so the other thing. So when I get on here, first thing I see, Walter Lee Hampton. Now, y'all know Walter Lee Hampton reported me last week, right? Reported me because I used about a 1-minute clip of his voice admitting something that he had been lying on YouTube about for approximately 3 years. His own words out of his own mouth, and all I did was post his voice saying that his lover had cut him up. He has never responded to me, right? But when I posted that video, he came in the comments, and you can go check it out for yourself. He came in the comments, and all he said was, LOLOL. Laughing out loud, laughing out loud. No, laughing my ass off. However the letters are. He said laughing his ass off, right? So I thought, oh, he thought that was funny that, I don't know, maybe one of the other people said something he thought was funny, something amusing. He was laughing because he knew he was going to report me and have me on restriction for 90 days, right? He was going to report me for a copyright infringement. Okay, I took my lumps. I didn't protest it. I figured nothing to protest. I don't do live, so I'm not losing anything. So let it go, right? First thing I see, he opens up his video with someone else's content. About a quarter of the video is someone else, some black dude ranting about gay people being genocide or some bullshit. Anyway, and then it occurred to me, isn't this how he does most of his videos? Don't he usually start with a news story? At least half his videos, half of them he's telling everybody what they need to do. Or telling women how to raise their kids or how not to have children when he doesn't know anything about raising children. But he seems to have all the answers, right? He's your answer man. That's about half of what he does. Gives you advice about things he has no knowledge of. Or goes on to attack black women, which are his audience. I don't understand that part at all. But a big part of what he does is he takes other people's videos, other people's content, usually some kind of news program or something to start his video off and then do commentary on it, right? So I said, isn't this the same thing this dude just did to me? I mean, how are you reporting me and saying that I have infringed on your copyright because I used a 1-minute video of a video you circulated, a soundbite, and then here you using whole videos, people's faces and names and everything else. That's how you start your video, and that's how you start your commentary. So what is the difference? It's blatant hypocrisy. Then it occurred to me, I said, well, that's about at least half of his videos. They're all copyright infringements. I mean, how much more hypocritical can you be? You're accusing me of doing something that you do on a regular basis, on a daily basis. You know, this dude, I'm not going to go on with this Hampton character, but don't be a hypocrite. Don't be a hypocrite. I know you admitted a few weeks ago that you have been on steroids since you were 18 years old. And that told me the whole story. How you get in here and go on these damn roid rages. Or why you're so mad all the time. And explained a whole lot. And perhaps it also explains how you're able to have all of these Mercedes and BMWs and all these cars and shit, and you don't say a goddamn thing about where your money's coming from. Is it perhaps these supplements you're selling? I'll just leave it at that. Think supplements and think steroids. And yet you attack me for a 1-minute clip of you out of your own mouth, showing that you're a liar. You lie. All right, people. I'm not in the best of moods. I've had this. I just lost my doggy, and I think I need to spend some time with those thoughts as opposed to thoughts about what I think about Walter Lee Hampton.